Knew it. So this is the first lesson of the Young Geographer of the Year competition. And remember, the title that we're doing is The World Outside My Window. And so we're thinking about places that are important to you that are outside your window from your current situation, you know, where we're all in lockdown. Learning objective today is we're just going to work on improving your description of your sense of place. You're going to be thinking about places that are important to you and then working on improving them. The first task I'd like you to do on slide 1, where is your favourite place in the world and why? And I want you to write a description down there. 2-3 lines, good reasons why. Once you've completed that, we're then going to move on to this task here. Now, this is a little bit of a comprehension task, and you're going to be thinking about the city of Oxford. You might know nothing about the city of Oxford, but it has been voted one of the best places to work and live. And so I'd like you to look, open up the articles, have a read through the articles, and then see what it is about those places that make it one of the best places to live and work. So here's one, read through the news article, pick out the little points that are in there, and then add them to this mind map. Okay, just some key points. Once you've done that, head on to slide 5. And then I want to think about, what does place mean? Lots of people study geography because they're interested in places, but what does actually the word place mean? It's worth taking some time to think about that. Now, there are 3 parts to the word to place. The first thing we think about is its location. All places have a location. We can point to it on a map. We can provide a grid reference, some coordinates, some longitude and latitude coordinates, so we can locate a physical place. And then we've got the local. That's where something happens. So what happens in that place? Lots of things happen. So in a football ground, we play football. In the park, we go and play. In our workplace, we go and do our work. We might be at home where we rest and where we sleep. All places, something happens, and we call that the local. And then the third element of place is the sense of place. What's your emotional attachment to that place? Is it somewhere that makes you feel happy? Is it somewhere that makes you feel sad? Is it somewhere you feel scared, excited? Alton Towers, I find, is somewhere where people can get very excited. It's got an excitable sense of place. I quite often think Centre Parks is a place where people have a strong emotional, happy attachment to Centre Parks. At the end of the day, it's just a cabin in a wood, but people think or have a strong sense of happiness and an excitement about going to Centre Parks, Disneyland. Going to school may give you a different sense of a feeling, or going on holiday, or going to the shops, or going to other places might give you different senses. So it's worth just thinking about what's your emotional attachment to places. And then slide 6. The task is to imagine you had to describe our school. How would you describe its location, local, and sense of place? So here's my example. So it's obviously Beechwood Park School, and it's my classroom, and it's my local is the boarding house. They're the places where I do my things, where I go to work and where I live. However, my sense of place, well, it makes me feel happy. It's a sense of achievement. I feel lucky to work here. It's a beautiful environment. Your answer might be slightly different, and so I'd like you to put in there about our school, what it's called, obviously it's the same, what the areas where you do things, where things happen. Okay, you might want to specify a few classrooms or your form room or something like that, or the boarding house. Once that is done, I'd like you to go back and think about your favourite place. And then I'd like you to describe it using location, locale, and a sense of place. So where is it located? What happens there? And how does it make you feel? And why? And that's the objective for today. Good luck.